This is for assignment 4, and this was the 3D shader I made for it. It still has to pass in the color because we're still using it, because the pixel shader is still using it. So I still have the selected color going through, so then when we use our DX app, we're able to still pass in the color, and it goes through like that. And then it's all multiplied by a single matrix right here. So then if we go and work it, that's how it is. And then, so it's already multiplied when it's multiplying it by its position. For the next one, we're supposed to have 5 of them. I just have 9, just a random amount, because in my header I have number of models 9. I have this as a static, so then I can have an array of matrices to that number, and then in my draw scene I just make how many there are, what they're supposed to be, and then doing this too, I just kind of push the position in each one of each X by 2. And then, so then this is easier, although the it shouldn't be done this way since they're all the same model. I just have to set the context outside of the for loop. So it's just rendering and sending the matrix in for each of the 4, which gives that. We can get rid of this and this. Then we have this one. This is for the pyramid. This took me a while because I wasn't understanding the UV stuff, that this actually had to be 0.5 for the top point. But yeah, so I have this set up now. So this is my rep triangle, my pyramid. And I actually like how you got this set up now, that I looked at these and I realized how much easier that was, at least to set them off like this with overlapping vertices. So again, here's this. Alright, this is for the cube, well not that one, this one. Bottom top. And then for this one, this is for the 6 face. It's split off into 8, basically. It's split off by 8 for the picture, so then each point would be 0.125 times where it is on the map. So I just did the math. I could probably do it up here, which would have been easier. I might do that actually after this, but that's what this looks like. So then you get a nice look to it. And then lastly we have this one, and this is with the new texture shader. So in the texture shader, all I have is this now. And basically in the texture shader, I go through, I keep the color and everything, position. It's a lot of just what DXApp had, and then just making sure that I move it over correctly. It's taking the texture HLSL, setting in the context correctly. Instead of doing this here, I just use the texture because it was already made and we have to send in the texture anyways. So I thought that makes sense. And since we're doing a new here, I don't know why this took me so long. Since there's new here, I have to do a lead in the same spot. And then you set that to context using your textures, and that's using the cube layout. And then you just send the cam matrices into the world like you normally do. And then you get something like this. And then for the further work, just like it should be, all my point stuff was the least expensive. Like this, it took less time to draw on screen, and then if I did anything linear, it took longer. And that's basically just because of going through and having that stuff blur out, especially for that test file you have for us. The blurring was changed a lot. Well, not a lot. It was only by like 1 or 2%, but it was still like noticeably enough that everything else was like really close to being the same, maybe by like 0.5. But then once you changed the filters like that, it changed by a whole percent or two instead of just half a percent.